Indians must have felt like on that day. Minding your own business, walking through a field. Next thing you know, the British showed up on horseback. Hear ye, hear ye. By order of Her Majesty the Queen, we have arrived. You over there, what is the name of this land?
This land over here, this is called India.
Well, my good man, I am here to tell you that India is now under the British Empire.
And I'm glad that I can tell you that India is exactly where it was yesterday.
No, I feel you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm letting you know that we're here to colonize you by order of the Queen.
Who is the Queen?
The Queen. The Queen of England, the ruler of Great Britain. She who was ordained by God.
Which God?
The one true God.
There are many gods, my friend. What is the name of your God?
There is only one God, and his name is God, and you too shall worship him.
You want me to worship a God, but you don't want to tell me his name? What are you talking about? There are many gods, okay? There is Shiva, there is Lakshmi, there is Hare Krishna, there are many gods. What is the name of your God?
His name is God.
You don't know the name of your God?
That we forget how uncertain life is. We get taught every single day that we know. We get comfortable knowing, so you think you'll always know. What's the traffic going to be like? You know. What's the weather going to be like? You know. Oh, it'll rain on Thursday. You understand what a magic trick that is? If you had that technology 500 years ago, you were like, oh, it'll rain on Thursday. People would be like, kumban ding dang ding ga wan dang ding gang kumban ding dang ding ga wan dang ding dang kumba wan. We take that for granted, but it's also made us forget that life is uncertain. We don't know. The pandemic showed it. It exposed every single one of us. And I think the thing that we didn't take a moment to think about is the why. Why were we so angry? Why were we so frustrated? It wasn't because of movies. It wasn't because we couldn't go out to parties. It wasn't because we couldn't go to the mall or any of that shit. It's because we lost each other. I lost you. You lost me. We lost this. You know? That's the real thing people were frustrated about. And what made it worse was that governments made it seem like they knew. I think that's the thing that made it worse. They were so confident. They made it seem like they knew. They said it would be 21 days. 21 days. I will never forget that number.
One time my dad's car broke down. He calls me and goes, son, the car is broken down. I go, what happened? I don't know. Well, what's wrong with the car? If I knew that, I'd be a mechanic. What the hell's a mechanic? The bastard that fixes the car. Oh, I think you mean mechanic. Don't be stupid. There is no K in it. So I say to my dad, what were you doing when your car broke down? I was making the turn. You were making the turn? Even though we were on the phone, I knew he went. So I go, what do you mean you were making the turn? Were you creating the turn? I was not creating the turn. The turn was there. I was making it. So the turn existed when you got there. Of course it existed. How else would I have made it? Well, who made it? I don't know who made it, but I was making it. So was it made or were you making it? Don't you question me, you bastard! When you get an Indian father mad, the go-to is, you bastard! My dad would call me a bastard. That doesn't make any sense. You bastard! I'm like, Dad, I can't be a bastard. You're my dad. Am I? Am I? Were you there when it happened? You can become a doctor in 4.5 years in India. Do you know that? If you go to India to become a doctor, 4.5 years and you're a doctor. In North America, 10, 11, 12 years to become a doctor. You know why? Because we're soft over here. Over here, they're like, well, they need the summer off so their brains can relax. India's like, fuck you. And they don't learn less in India. They learn just as much, if not more. They just cram it into 4.5 years. India, there's 1 billion people like, we need doctors. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Study, 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 study.
You know why? Because I eat and drink too much. That's what does it. I don't judge fat people, I just know how they got fat. If I see a fat person, I go, well done. You know, you've eaten way more than you'll ever need, same as me, right? If I see a fat couple, I go, yeah, that works, right? But then as they're walking along, right, and you see their little fat toddlers, and you go, ah, that's not fair, right? And the mother always goes, they love cake. Of course they love cake. They're baby mammals. We're the same species as we were like 200,000 years ago. We've got a hunter-gatherer brain, right? All this affluence is so much faster than our human biology. So when you get one of those cakes from the supermarket that's packed with fats and sugar, your brain goes, fucking hell, that's amazing. Keep eating that. There might not be food tomorrow. But there will be food tomorrow. The fridge is full and your mum's on the phone to Ocado. You know what I mean?
Verbs in past tense. They're very easy. Look at this. Arrive, arrived. Play, played. Visit, visited. Sleep, what the f***? Come, have no idea. What about go? The past of the verb go is went. How would I know that? It's not even close. There's no one letter in go that is also in went. Went should be the past of the verb want, but the past of the verb want is wanted. What do you guys want? There's two rules in past tense in English. The first rule, you just put the ed at the end of the verb. And on the second rule, you just write the verb on a piece of paper. You put it in a soda can. You shove it up your ass. And you pray for the best. English is a very difficult language. And you guys make English even more difficult than it should be. I don't know why. I saw the other day a person saying, "Don't call me he or she, call me they." And I was like, what the fuck? It took me 3 years to learn I am, you are, he is, she is. I worked very hard on this. It's confusing for me. You know, let me tell you a story. I invited a friend to have dinner at my house the other day. And he was like, "Oh, I'm bringing a friend." And I said, "Of course, bring him." He was like, No. Bring them. So I bought a lot of food. I bought briskets and pizzas and pastas. And my friend showed up at my house with one person. So I said, "Where are they?" And he said, "They are here." So you tell them that they're gonna eat all of this fucking food.
Remember when you were the future? That would hurt, didn't it?
Not old, but I'm not young. Right in the middle. I kind of feel like I'm an iPhone 6. Yeah. I'm not the newest phone out there, but guess what? I'm affordable and I get the job done. Like that's it. Dating me is like dating an iPhone 6. Like, yes, the younger women have a longer battery life. On Saturday nights, they're like 3:30 in the morning. Fuck it, let's do it! Woo! 47%! Me, I'm an iPhone 6. 10:30, I'm like 1%, shutting down.
How do you know a mechanic has a girlfriend?
How?
He has 2 clean fingers.
Jesus.
No?
That was good.
It was good, yeah.
That was good.
That's a laugh.
For me? Yeah. Fucking hell. I suck at this game.
Just give it a kick and it starts right up.
It's small, but it makes a hell of a noise.
It's okay if you don't mind the bugs in your teeth.
If
you really push up tight, you can get 3 people on it.
Sure you can ride her. Everyone else has.